Number 2, what are the 2 ingredients in the cocktail Rusty Nail? Number 3, often described as the national dish of Wales, cawl, as it's pronounced, is a soup or stew made most commonly with which meat? Forgot. Okay, often described as the national dish of Wales, cawl is a soup or stew made most commonly with which meat?
I shall get you to do the first 2 questions again and then splice it onto the beginning of the recording.
As you wish. Number 4. Which Irish cake, often associated with Halloween, has a name that means speckled loaf because it contains raisins and sultanas? Number 4. Which Irish cake, often associated with Halloween, has a name that means speckled loaf because it contains raisins and sultanas? Number 5. Some interesting background noises coming in.
Right, don't worry about that.
Made with cream, whiskey, and oats, the dessert Branachan also contains which fruit?
Raspberries. Your raspberries.
Somebody's not mute.
I'm muted. It's me. It's me.
And please mute.
I'm muted. It's all right.
Right. Well, made with cream, whiskey, and oats, the dessert Branachan also contains which fruit? A dessert Linda often offers our visitors, particularly those from overseas.
Not on Monday, they didn't.
You weren't here.
You weren't here for dessert, Stuart. You weren't here for dessert. Number 6. Which confection is a short crust pastry base filled with almond flavored sponge on a layer of jam and topped with flaked almonds? Which confection is a short crust pastry base filled with almond flavored sponge on a layer of jam and topped with flaked almonds? Number 7. Which Welsh county gave its name to a type of sausage made with Caerphilly cheese and leeks coated in breadcrumbs? The dish became popular as an alternative to meat dishes during World War II. Which Welsh county gave its name to a type of sausage made with Caerphilly cheese and leeks coated in breadcrumbs? The dish became popular as an alternative to meat dishes during World War II. Number 8. liqueur was first made in Tullamore, County Offaly in 1947 from Irish whiskey, heather and clover honey, and aromatic spices. I'm looking for a brand name. Which liqueur was first made in Tullamore, County Offaly in 1947 from Irish whiskey, heather and clover honey, and aromatic spices. Number 9. What kind of sweet is known in Scotland as a pan drop? And by sweet, I don't mean a dessert, I mean a sweet. What kind of sweet is known in Scotland as a pan drop? And number 10, I usually try to get something that's a little bit different, a little bit interesting, and this is what I've got this time. Which soft drink, invented by John Nichols in Manchester in 1908, is based on a blend of grape, raspberry, and blackcurrant juices, and at first was sold as a health cordial. Its trade name is an abbreviation of its original two-word name. Which soft drink, invented by John Nichols in Manchester in 1908, is based on a blend of grape, raspberry, and blackcurrant juices, and at first was sold as a health cordial, and its trade name is an abbreviation of its original two-word name. And as usual, if you want to hear one again, see one again, just unmute and let me know.
Number 1, please, Ian.
Number 1. What is the name of a fish pie from
Oh,
Cornwall, which pilchard or sardine heads poke out of the pie crust? Any others anyone would like repeated?
Can we have 8 again, please?
You certainly can.
Right, okay.
Somebody is unmuted. People who are discussing the fish pie are unmuted.
That's Kenny, it's all right, I'm muting him.
So which liqueur was first made in Tullamore, County Offaly in 1947 from Irish whiskey, heather and clover honey, and aromatic spices? Any other?
Ian, if you just show us the screen without talking, just one after the other reasonably quickly, that would be great. Thanks.
Okay, will do. I'll just leave that one on just now and then just flick through all the screens. And now we'll go back to the beginning, and unless people tell me they need more time, I'll give you the answers. Are we ready? Sounds as though we are. Nobody's saying they want more time. So the fish pie from Cornwall is called a stargazy pie. Number 2, rusty nail, is Scotch whisky and drambuie. Number 3, cowl is most commonly made with lamb. The Irish cake is barmbrack, B-A-R-M-B-R-A-C-K. Cranachan also contains raspberries. The short crust pastry base filled with almond flavoured sponge, etc., is a Bakewell tart. Number 7, that's a Glamorgan sausage. Number 8, this liqueur is called Irish Mist. Number 9, a pan drop is simply a mint boiled sweet. So if you get anything that means something like that, that'll do fine.
I've said mint imperial.
Yeah, that's a different kind of mint boiled sweet, but it's not far off, so that's fine. Some people would probably call them mint imperials. And number 10 is originally called Vim Tonic, now known as Vimto.
Sorry, Ian, can you give me the answer for 1 to 4? I couldn't really hear you through the phone.
Okay. 1 is stargazy pie.
Right, okay.
2 is whiskey and drambuie.
Yay.
3rd one is lamb. And the 4th one is called barmbrack.
Oh, yeah, beauty. Well, no, we're not close enough. No. For number 3, would you accept mutton?
I suppose so. It's really supposed to be lamb, but there's not a lot of difference between them. Just a matter of years.
Just a matter of age.
So you tot up your scores and then pass the scores through the private chat to Linda. And then mute yourself again so that I can move on to round 2.
Speaker off again.
Ian, I can't find Linda's name.
Oh, it's Interu3a, sorry.
Is it air host?
Yeah, it's Interu3a, my fault. Apologies.
Linda hasn't renamed herself.
Sorry, Douglas, I can't hear anything.
Some feedback from someone.
I'm trying to work out where it is. You've got that.
Are you muted?
Yeah. Not us. Okay. I'll tell you if I haven't got any, but
Okay.
I'll change my name.
Linda will change her name during the next round so you can find her more easily. At the moment, she's just Interu3a.
Not now, I'm not. There you go.
Do we need to resend our score?
No.
No, as long as you sent it, it's fine. I was too busy doing that to see who sent it. That's it, a lot more.
Okay, we have all the scores, so we'll move on to round 2. Round 2, well, last month I took you to South America. This time it's a trip around Asia. Question 1, which Asian country changed the name of its capital city from Astana to Nur Sultan in 2019? Which Asian country changed the name of its capital city from Astana to Nur Sultan in 2019? Number 2. The word serendipity, meaning a discovery by chance, was invented by Horace Walpole in 1754. He created the word from an ancient Persian name for which island country in Asia? The word serendipity, meaning a discovery by chance, was invented by Horace Walpole in 1754. He created the word from an ancient Persian name for which island country in Asia? Number 3. Which small Indian state was ruled as part of the Portuguese Empire between 1510 and 1962? Which small Indian state was ruled as part of the Portuguese Empire between 1510 and 1962? Number 4. What name links the poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge, 13th century Emperor Kublai Khan, the actor and choreographer Gene Kelly, and the estate of the title character in the film Citizen Kane? What name links the poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge, the 13th century Emperor Kublai Khan, the actor and choreographer Gene Kelly, and the estate of the title character in the film Citizen Kane? Number 5. Huanghe is the second longest river in China. By what name is it known in the West? So the Huanghe is the second longest river in China. By what name is it known in the West? Number 6. Which newly independent country did Liaquat Ali Khan become the first Prime Minister in August 1947? Of which newly independent country did Liaquat Ali Khan become the first Prime Minister in August 1947? Number 7. Which Indonesian island is the most heavily populated in the world? And which Indonesian island is the most heavily populated in the world? On to number 8. At different points in history, which country has been known as the Khmer Empire, the Khmer Republic, and Kampuchea? At different points in history, which country has been known as the Khmer Empire, the Khmer Republic, and Kampuchea? Number 9, which Asian country has provinces called Kandahar, Ghazni, and Kunduz? Which Asian country has provinces called Kandahar, Ghazni, and Kunduz? And number 10, found near the Red Sea, the Hejaz Mountains lie in which Asian country? Found near the Red Sea, the Hejaz Mountains lie in which Asian country? You want to see any of the others? I'll let you see them again. Just unmute and let me know which ones.
7, please, Ian.
Ian, can you do what you did last time, please, and just show us all of them again, please?
Okay. Okay, are we ready for the answers? If I don't hear from anyone asking for more time, I'll give you the answers. No one's asking, so here goes. Number 1, the Asian country that changed its capital city's name was Kazakhstan. Now, the word serendipity was created from the word serendip, which was an ancient Persian name for Sri Lanka. Number 3, Goa was the small Indian state ruled as part of the Portuguese Empire. And the name linking all of these people together is Xanadu. Number 5, the Huang He is known as the Yellow River in the west. Number 6, Liaquat Ali Khan was the first Prime Minister of Pakistan. Number 7, Java is the most heavily populated island in the world. Cambodia has been known as the Khmer Empire, Khmer Republic, and Kampuchea. The Asian country with these provinces is Afghanistan. And number 10, the Hijaz Mountains lie in Saudi Arabia. Again, if you could add your scores up and send them to Linda by private chat. Gobble?
I think so. Yep.
Okay. In that case, I'll introduce this round and then I'll have to stop sharing, which of course means for some people this will be good news and some for the bad news. We've got a music round. The round 3 is you are the focus. And I'm going to play you extracts from, and this time you will actually hear the singers, 10 songs whose titles contain the word you. I'll tell you the year of issue for every one, and your task is simply name a song in each case. No switching between, is it the singer, is it the song? It's a song every time. So I shall now share the advanced going, computer audio. And if you could all mute yourselves, I'll bring up the sound and tell you that the first song was from the year 1982.
Somebody's done what you do.
Sometimes when I think of her name, when it's only a game, and I need you, listen to the words that you say, it's getting harder to stay, when I see you.
Well, first of all, could everybody hear that okay? Yep. I'll play it a second time just in case you weren't sure the first time. We'll do that with each one.
Sometimes when I think of her name, when it's only a game, and I need you, listen to the words that you say, it's getting harder to stay, when I see you.
So that was number 1, and that one came from 1982. The second one comes from 1999.
Ian, can you give us a chance to discuss it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Try as they may, they can never define what's being said between your heart and mine.
Sorry, I did actually meant to try to stop that there, but I wasn't able to stop it in time. But I'll just pause for a few moments and then I'll replay it.
Ian, can you give us a time to discuss? We didn't have any time. It was just sound the whole time.
I know what I'm going to do is I just said I tried to stop that one, but I stopped it too late.
Right.
So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little time and then I'll replay this one.
That's
And then
great.
I'll give you a break and then I'll do the next one.
Thanks.
Okay, here is the second one again from 1999.
Try as they may, they can never
Number 3 goes back to 1966.
Why do you keep on coming around, playing with my heart? Why don't you get out of my life and let me make a new start? Let me get over you the way you've gotten over me.
Replay it. Remember, of course, all the titles include the word you.
Why do you keep on coming around, playing with my heart? Why don't you get out of my life and let me make a new start? Let me get over you the way you've gotten over me.
Number 4 comes from 1974.
I hang around here a little more than I should. We both know I got somewhere else to go. But I've got something to tell you that I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know.
A second chance to hear it.
I hang around here a little more than I should. We both know I got somewhere else to go. But I've got something to tell you that I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know.
Number 5 comes from 1989.
Every time I look into your loving eyes, I see a love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here to stay.
And again,
Every time I look into your loving eyes, I see a love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here to stay.
Okay, number 6 is from 1972. And I can click on the right one.
No, I can't forget this evening or your face as you were leaving, but I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows.
And again.
No, I can't forget this evening or your face as you were leaving, but I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows.
Next one is a bit more modern. The next one is from 2011.
I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you.
And a repeat of that one.
I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you.
For number 8, I wanted one very old one. I wanted one from the 1950s. And going through the charts, it took me ages to find a song with the word "you" in it. But here's the one I found.
I saw my baby walking with another man today. Well, I saw my baby walking with another man today. When I asked her what's the matter, this is what I heard her say.
And again.
Well, I saw my baby walking with another man today. Well, I saw my baby walking with another man today. When I asked her what's the matter, this is what I heard her say.
Okay, number 9 is a #1 hit from 1961. You may recognise the voice. Will you recognise the song?
I would tell you if I believed that you might care someday. But until then, I'll never give this away. So a secret it must stay.
Repeat that one again.
I would tell you if I believed that you might care someday. But until then, I'll never give this away. So a secret it must stay.
And finally, from 1977, #10.
Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care.
Again.
Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care.
Okay, if any team would like to hear one again, let me know and I'll play it again.
Ian, could we hear number 4 again, please?
#4 coming up.
Thank you.
Somewhere else to go, but I've got something to tell you that I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know.
Any others?
#9, please.
Yeah. Here comes #9.
I would tell you if I believed that you might care someday. But until then, I'll never give this away. So a secret it must stay.
Ian, could you give us the year for #7, please?
The year was 2011.
Thank you.
Could you play #3 again, please?
Certainly. Just in case you want the year, this one was 1966.
Why don't you get out
That is finished with requests.
Yeah, Ian, can you give me a second? I've just something from Brendan Mullen jumped up on my screen and I've lost my Facebook group.
Okay, I'll give you a minute or two.
Thanks. I need to go back into Facebook.
Okay.
I don't know why. Is he here? Because he's quite often on here, is he not?
I don't know if he's part of the Causeway team tonight or not.
But he has been in the past. Anyway,
I think he may have been. But Linda says he's not part of the team tonight.
No,
No, that's right. That's right.
I need to re-find my Facebook group.
Ian, could you play 4 again, please?
Certainly. For your information, the year. Oh, you've already heard this one again. We'll do it yet again. 1974.
Nearly got it.
1974. I think you probably will know the voice.
Somewhere else to go, but I've got something to tell you that I never thought I would, but I believe you really ought to know.
And the title comes immediately after that. We'll just wait for Anne to come back and join us, and then I'll give you the answers.
It's very slow. Oh, that's it. I'm back. Thanks, Ian.
Okay. In that case, oh, where are we here? Linda, I've got a wee problem here.
What?
That's all right. I think exit minimize video. That's better. Now I can reshare the screen of the question sheet. Slideshow from current slide. Okay. First 5 are these dates. The 1982 one is Yazoo singing Only You. In 1999, Ronan Keating, When You Say Nothing at All. Number 3 was the Supremes, You Keep Me Hanging On. Number 4 was Olivia Newton-John singing I Honestly Love You. Number 5 was Roy Orbison's You Got It. Number 6 from 1972 was Without You by Nielsen. One that I would have found more challenging is 2011, but it is a big name. It's Adele singing Someone Like You. Number 8 was Bill Haley and the Comets, See You Later, Alligator. Number 9 was Helen Shapiro with her #1 hit, You Don't Know. And number 10 was Billy Joel with Just the Way You Are. So once again, if you could send Linda your scores. And then we'll take a small pause while Linda gets them added up, and I'll share the scores to date with you. Or maybe even just with the first 2 rounds.
I can do that now.
You can do that now, okay. Then I'll stop sharing and let you share. And here are the scores from the first 2 rounds.
Oops, hang on a sec. Oh, for goodness sake, we're getting too good at this, that's the trouble. Getting blasé.
Ooh, top marks for West of Eden and Causeway only marginally behind. And all the other scores pretty good as well. Check to make sure that your scores have been recorded correctly. Okay, thank you, Linda. And I'll now restart sharing my screen. And move on to round 4 which will probably elicit some further groans from people when you find out that I'm taking you into the world of mathematics. However, I would say that all of these questions should be accessible to people with reasonable knowledge of secondary school level maths, at least when I was a pupil. Lord knows what it's like now. I don't know what the math syllabus is nowadays. So, round 4 mathematics, question 1, the formula half base times height gives the area of which geometric shape? The formula half base times height gives the area of which geometric shape? Number 2, in a vulgar fraction, what name is given to the number below the line? In a vulgar fraction, what name is given to the number below the line? Number 3. What's the lowest prime number with 3 digits? What is the lowest prime number with 3 digits? Number 4. In a series or list of numbers, what name is given to the value that appears most frequently? In a series or list of numbers, what name is given to the value that appears most frequently? Number 5, you may need to do some calculation. Sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. What is the sum of the interior angles of an octagon? The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. What is the sum of the interior angles of an octagon? Number 6. In analytical geometry, the general equation of a straight line is y equals mx plus c. For what does the letter m stand in this equation? In analytical geometry, the general equation of a straight line is y equals mx plus c. For what does the letter m stand in this equation? Number 7. A rhombus is a quadrilateral with one distinguishing property. What property? A rhombus is a quadrilateral with one distinguishing property. What property? Number 8. Called after an English mathematician, what is the name of this graphic which shows the relationship between sets of items? Called after an English mathematician, what is the name of this graphic which shows the relationship between sets of items? Number 9. What name is given to a sequence of numbers in which the difference between any two consecutive numbers is the same? What name is given to a sequence of numbers in which the difference between any two consecutive numbers is the same? And number 10, what Greek uppercase letter is used to indicate the summation of a series of numbers? Greek uppercase letter is used to indicate the summation of a series of numbers. Right. I'm just going to assume that you would like me to just show you them all again, and I'll just do that. Okay, back to the beginning. And unless anyone wants more time, I'll give you the answers. Are we all ready? No one asking for more time, so here goes. Number 1, that's a triangle. Number 2, the number below the line is the denominator. Number 3, the lowest prime number with 3 digits is 101. Number 4, the mode is the value that appears most frequently in a series or list of numbers. Number 5, the answer is 1080 degrees for the sum of the interior angles of an octagon. Number 6, the M stands for the gradient or slope of the line. Number 7, rhombus is a quadrilateral with the distinguishing property that all the sides are the same length. Number 8, this is a Venn diagram, V-E-N-N. Number 9, that's an arithmetic progression. And number 10, the Greek uppercase letter is sigma. So if you could add your scores up and pass them to Linda, please.
Sorry, Ian, again, can you give me the answers for the first 4 again?
Okay, number 1, triangle.
Yeah.
Number 2, denominator.
Yeah.
Number 3, 101.
Got it. Yeah.
And number 4, mode.
Right, thank you, Ian. That's me got all my answers.
Thank you.
And Corsair would like to mention that they only deal in hexagons.
Does that mean that they're taking part in blockbusters then?
True enough.
It's actually, and I may have heard this at some time before, but it was actually only while compiling that one that I discovered that the way to find out the sum of the total internal angles of any polygon is to take the number of sides, subtract 2 and multiply by 180.
Did we not learn that through quizzes, Siggy's quizzes?
Quizzes.
That was where we started doing the
I don't think he actually gave us that.
No, but that's when we started querying how you worked it out.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Ian, is that the one where the answer was 1,000 and something?
1080.
Oh.
1080.
Oh, because I only got to 480. You see, you know.
There's no polygon with 480 as the internal angles.
No, I don't know.
It goes 180 for the triangle, 360 for a square, and then for a pentagon it's 540.
Oh, I used the same angle for the triangle, but multiplied it by 8. You see, but
I'm afraid it didn't work, Bob. Okay, you got the answer, the scores then, Linda?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll move on to round number 5, which by contrast is British television in the 1980s. Question number 1. Which award-winning drama series from 1985 starred Bob Peck as a police officer investigating his daughter's murder, an investigation that leads him into the world of nuclear espionage?
This is all 80s, nothing exclusively Scottish, please, because I spent the 80s in London.
Well, I'm really sorry for you, but I'm just putting in what I've put in. Number 2. Which tale of marital revenge, based on a novel by Faye Weldon and starring Dennis Waterman, Patricia Hodge and Julie T. Wallace, won the BAFTA Award as the Best Drama Series in 1987? Which tale of marital revenge, based on a novel by Fay Weldon and starring Dennis Waterman, Patricia Hodge and Julie T. Wallace, won the BAFTA Award as the Best Drama Series in 1987? Number 3.
Moment silence. He kicked a bucket last week.
That's true. Number 3.
Same age as me.
Which soap, which ran from 1982 to 2003, was launched on the opening night of Channel 4, and in 1985 featured the first openly homosexual character on British television? Which soap, which ran from 1982 to 2003, was launched on the opening night of Channel 4, and in 1985 featured the first openly homosexual character on British television? Number 4. Featuring performances by Emma Thompson and Robbie Coltrane, Interu3a was one of BBC Scotland's biggest successes in the 1980s. What was the name of the ageing band whose final tour the series followed? Featuring performances by Emma Thompson and Robbie Coltrane, and I could have mentioned Richard Wilson, Katie Murphy and Maurice Reeves as well. Interu3a was one of BBC Scotland's biggest successes in the 1980s. What was the name of the ageing band whose final tour the series followed? Number 5. Mike Reid, Sarah Green and Keith Chegwin were presenters in which weekend children's TV series that ran between 1982 and 1987? Mike Reid, Sarah Green and Keith Chegwin were presenters in which weekend children's TV series that ran between 1982 and 1987? Number 6. Which police series that in 2018 was voted the best British crime drama ever by readers of Radio Times first appeared on Central Independent Television in January 1987? So which police series that in 2018 was voted the best British crime drama ever by readers of Radio Times first appeared on Central Independent Television in January 1987? Number 7. In which comedy series, which began in 1988 and ran until 1999, did the characters Holly, Crichton and Arnold Rimmer appear? Which comedy series, which began in 1988 and ran until 1999, did the characters Holly, Crichton, and Arnold Rimmer appear? Number 8. First broadcast in 1983, in which game show did a single contestant compete against 2 opponents, with the winners going on to play a round called the Gold Run to win a special prize? First broadcast in 1983, in which game show did a single contestant compete against 2 opponents, with the winners going on to play a round called the Gold Run to win a special prize? Number 9. Following the end of Not 9 O'Clock News, 2 of the cast members had their own comedy sketch show, which began on BBC 2 in 1984, the title being a pun on the name of an American Western series. What was it called? Following the end of Not the 9 O'Clock News, 2 of the cast members had their own comedy sketch show, which began on BBC 2 in 1984. The title being a pun on the name of an American Western series. What was it called? And number 10. In January 1983, BBC launched the first regular breakfast television programme, appropriately called Breakfast Time. Which commercial television competitor appeared on the 1st of February? And it's the name of the show that appeared on commercial television that I want. In January 1983, the BBC launched its first regular breakfast television programme, appropriately called Breakfast Time. Which commercial television competitor appeared on 1st February? And again, I'll just run all of them back through again so you can see them again.
under 4 rounds.
Before I give the answers for this one, I'm going to ask Linda to share with you the scores up to the end of the 4th rounds. I'll stop sharing for the moment and allow Linda to put the scores up. We'll find out if West of Eden are still perfect.
Not perfect,
Not quite, but
almost.
still very good. Yep.
Okay.
Check again, please, everyone. Make sure your score has been recorded correctly. Okay, thank you, Linda. And I shall now share this one again. And we can proceed. Okay, this one was Edge of Darkness, was the drama series. Why is that not moving on?
I do not know.
There we are, it is now. Number 2, the answer is The Life and Loves of a She-Devil. Number 3, the soap was Brookside. Number 4, The Majestics were the aging band. Number 5, this was Saturday Superstore, which I believe replaced Noel Edmonds' Swap Shop when he bogged off to ITV. Number 6, this police series is Inspector Morse. Number 7, I think probably most people will get Red Dwarf.
Brilliant programme.
And number 8, this was, ironically, given the back chat at the end of the previous round, Blockbusters.
Yeah, somebody picked you up on that one.
Number 9, this is Alas, Smith and Jones, the American Western being Alias Smith and Jones. And number 10, this was PVAM. So again, please tot up your scores and send them to Linda. And once she has them in place, we shall move on to the final round, our general knowledge round.
Yep, got them all.
Okay, then we move on to general knowledge. Number 1, where in Britain could you ride roller coasters called Grand National, Valhalla and Avalanche? Where in Britain could you ride roller coasters called Grand National, Valhalla and Avalanche? Number 2, in which religion is wearing a ceremonial dagger called a kirpan one of the 5 articles of faith? In which religion is wearing a ceremonial dagger called a kirpan one of the 5 articles of faith? Number 3. What Latin phrase is the name of a legal writ compelling a prisoner to be brought before a judge? What Latin phrase is the name of a legal writ compelling a prisoner to be brought before a judge? Number 4. Which novel by Charles Dickens did he describe as his favourite child?
Yes, Puss. What's that?
Which novel by Charles Dickens did he describe as his favourite child? Number 5. What animal is the symbol of the Democratic Party of the United States? What animal is a symbol of the Democratic Party of the United States? Number 6. Which treaty of 1985 led to the open borders agreement between member countries of the European Union? Which treaty of 1985 led to the open borders agreement between member countries of the European Union? Number 7. Normal adult human body has 206 bones. How many does a normal adult shark have? The normal adult human body has 206 bones. How many does the normal adult shark have? Number 8. Which play by Arthur Miller tells the story of the 17th century witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts? Which play by Arthur Miller tells the story of the 17th century witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts? Number 9. Which disease was known historically as consumption? Which disease was known historically as consumption? And our final question this evening. In the television series MASH, Alan Alda played the role of the character known as Hawkeye. What was Hawkeye's full name, which included the name of a founding father of the USA? The television series MASH. Alan Alda played the role of the character known as Hawkeye. What was Hawkeye's full name, which included the name of a founding father of the USA? And again, I'll go back to the beginning of this round and just show you the questions again.
Right, I'm going to.
You're unmuted.
Ian, can I see number 1 briefly?
Certainly.
That's fine.
Right, I'm going to stop sharing and let Linda share with you the scores at the end of round 5 before we give the answers to the last round.
I hope you've got a new tiebreaker.
I do. Oh my! Causeway and West Lothian together. Airhead's not far behind. Daggers, the Elm. Right. Might need my new tiebreaker.
You may.
Everybody happy that their scores have been recorded accurately? Okay, then here come the answers to the final round. You could ride these roller coasters on Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And the religion is Sikhism. The Latin phrase, well-known one, is habeas corpus. Number 4, Charles Dickens' favourite child was David Copperfield. Number 5, the donkey is the symbol of the Democratic Party. The Republicans have an elephant. Number 6, this was the Schengen Treaty of 1985. Number 7, a normal adult shark has no bones at all. Its skeleton is entirely made up of cartilage.
But if it's just eating a human?
Sorry?
If it's just eating a human?
Ah, well, there's that possibility, I suppose. But then that's not really part of the shark anyway. It would be digested and made into something else. Number 8, we have The Crucible, was the play by Arthur Miller. Number 9, tuberculosis was known as consumption. And finally, Alan Alda played Benjamin Franklin Pierce. I shall stop sharing. And if you could let Linda have your final scores out of 10 for the last round. And then we'll get the final score, possibly. And just in case we need it, I'm currently looking up on my computer the new tiebreaker that I come up with. Yep, there we are.
Ian,
Yes.
if there's a tiebreaker, do we get to consult with our team on it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's a team answer. It's a team quiz. It's not individuals.
Perfect.
Mind you, that just leads to argument, of course.
Within the team,
Yep.
not between the team and me. I know the
No,
answer.
no, no, no. I meant within the team. Right, got it. Do you want me to go ahead?
Yes, please. Let's see what the results are.
Oh, for goodness.
Been a good close quiz again.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, we don't need it. Causeway has won by a point. Well done, Causeway. West of Eddings second, Airheads third, Daggers fourth.
And more to the point, more than 50% overall.
More than 50% for every single team.
Yep.
Which is good. That's one of my targets. In fact, more than 60% for 9 out of the 10 teams.
Good.
And the winner's 56. Well done indeed, Causeway.
Well done, Cozy.
And ironically, of course, I had actually made up, this is very funny. I had actually made up a tiebreaker, and I tried this quiz out with my brother on Monday as usual. And on Monday, I told him what the tiebreaker was, and on Monday evening he texted me and said, "They've just had your tiebreaker on Richard Osman's House of Games."
You're going to tell us what it was?
Yeah, I will. It was going to be, according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, what is the population of Australia in September 2021?
Oh. 19 million.
No.
See if Causeway can tell us.
Yeah, it was about 58 million or something, was it?
Yeah.
No, it's nowhere as near as that.
I-
Well, like 25.
It's virtually
25,750,198.
25.
Oh.
I wasn't far out with
Had
28
there
million.
been a tie break, it would have been the team nearest to that score, but that's not the tie break, obviously.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah.
And as Bob knew that answer, it all depends whether he managed to get his word in above everybody else.
Yeah, to convince the rest of his team, yeah.
Yeah. I actually, I know it's a repeats that they've got on this week.
That's
but
right.
I actually got the year that was it Notre Dame started the building. I got dead on.
Well
1163.
Well, can I tell you something? Yeah. I got exactly 100 years out. I went 1263.
Well, I've got six of the people in Australia in my family. Oh no,
I'm
it's
sure they
eight.
counted
Sorry, eight.
them.
8. They've been counted. Yeah.
Well,
but I agree with Bob.
Congratulations to Causeway. It's been a little while since you won it, but you have won it several times before, so well done.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Thanks everyone for coming, and
Thank
we'll
you.
see you on the last